Hey folks, this is Vince with Ads Gaming Addiction, and once again, we're going to quickly check out the patch notes for Heroes of Hammerwatch 2, build 127. This is the first time I'm getting a look at it, so let's go ahead, check it out, and see what they've done. Supposedly it's going to be a huge patch because they were going to address the whole curse thing, and I do see that. That's the very first thing they list here. Shadow Curse. Regular enemies no longer cause curse with their attacks. Attacks from shades will still cause curse. Okay, so that pretty much negates my video that I made. Added cursed floor traps to crypt, dungeon, barracks, and court trap rooms in New Game Plus. Okay, so they're kind of making up for that there. Added cursed chests and resource caches when playing in New Game Plus. These spawn both rewards and shades. Reduce the amount of shades in Citadel shortcut. Okay, that was kind of an issue. Increased shades HP and armor. Okay, so they reduced them, but they made them more powerful. Cultists no longer summon shades. And changed the Shadow Curse gain stat to be multiplicative instead of additive. I'd have to take a look and see how that all changes everything. Elixir of Strength permanently gives +1 strength. Added elixirs that give permanent attribute increases. Every NG plus reached unlocks 3 elixirs to be found for each of the 5 stats. Okay. These elixirs can be found in cursed chests and caches and are awarded for killing the final boss. However, you need to be playing a high enough NG plus. To find the first 3 elixirs, you need to be playing NG1 or higher. For the next 3, you must be an NG2 or higher, etc. Added rerolling of skill spheres and trinket pickers. When reaching New Game Plus, you will receive an accomplishment that awards a reroll charge. These can be used at skill spheres and trinket pickers in order to get new choices at the cost of some curse. So you can reroll now for your choices, but that's going to cost some curse. Quartz. Updated quartz lighting theme, generation, and some visuals. Reworked quartz trap rooms to use cursed floor traps as well as beam traps. Ugh. Added braziers to quartz in New Game Plus for purging curse. Okay. Quartz archer no longer shoots triple arrows when you're nearby in melee range. Did they actually nerf them though? Added symbol of zeal, symbol of deflection, symbol of rejuvenation, and symbol of piercing trinkets in a set. Symbols of fate. Okay. Not too sure about that, but I guess we'll get there when we get there. Changed blackjack, throwing stars, Kira's quiver to deal a percentage of main hand weapon damage instead of a fixed value. So that, I'm guessing, is to help with weapon damage. Spell power is typically more better than weapon damage. So it looks like they're trying to buff weapon damage by use of these trinkets. Parry metal trinket now also triggers a riposte when parrying, which returns 200% main hand weapon damage. Okay, that's good. I like that. Changed final 5-piece bonus of soldier's uniform trinket set to give life leech on weapon crit. Added shield mastery to weapon mastery trainer for increasing block amount on shields. Okay, now there's a reason to use a shield, aside from blocking projectiles. Life leech now heals at double the rate, but the pool of life leeched is now reset when reaching full health. So you can no longer overheal and store it. Okay. Enemy groups no longer spawn with multiple different bannermen. This should lead to roughly the same amount of enemies buffed by banner, but fewer being buffed by multiple different banners. Fixed for healing banners, healing faster in multiplayer. Made the troll ruler enemy in dark caves more common. Yeah, I typically never see them. Dark Hall's skull mines no longer spawn, so they overlap. Okay. Updated accomplishment tooltips in the guild halls menu to be a bit more clear. Improved collision with bottomless pits in Dark Hall, so it's less common to be pushed into them. Fixed issue with players who have very high damage reduction, sometimes getting wrongfully hit with massive damage numbers. Fixed hand crossbow, not always properly applying armor pen. This patch changes curse from a combat mechanic to a risk-reward mechanic, and because cursed chests can contain an extra cursed trinket, the potential rewards of doing a curse run should be higher. The addition of elixirs should help with long-term scaling of equipment requirement, which can feel a bit too steep when you get to higher levels, yeah? Elixirs being found mostly in cursed resource caches along with crystals, and dust gives a nice reward for taking on a fight. Okay, so it looks like they did address it, but maybe not in the way we wanted. I was hoping, at least personally, I was hoping that curse would be an optional thing that you can enable in order to like just use it or not. But it still seems like, yeah, you can avoid it to some degree, but then there are these cursed floor traps. Like they added that. And shades still cause curse. So we'll see how it all looks when I actually go and play it. But if you are, if you've played it or have an opinion on any of this stuff, feel free to leave a comment in the below. I'm curious to know what you think. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.